Welcome back to Caribbean Ducks. I have another awesome recipe here for you. The family will love this, the kids will love it, and you will look like a super chef in the kitchen. It's my vegetarian gnocchi. Here we go. This is our spinach vegetarian gnocchi made without eggs. And I got my basil and some tomatoes from the backyard, some store-bought tomatoes, red sweet bell pepper, Parmesan cheese, olive oil, some pesto, black pepper and salt, and fresh out of the garden, my bok choy. So I'm doing another vegetarian dish, and I hope you guys stick around. I got a couple of garlics as well. Here I'm preparing my bell peppers to dice up. I'm gonna remove the white part out, remove the seeds. And then I'm gonna chop everything very small. I'm gonna minimize the waste, even the top part I'm gonna chop up as well. Gonna dice everything very small. We're trying to get about a cup of red bell pepper chopped up here. Here's our basil that I'm gonna cut very small as well. Need about a tablespoon and a half of basil. And these are some tomatoes from my backyard that I'm gonna cut in half so I can leave for texture. And they taste wonderful because they're organic. It's gonna add extra layer to the flavors. Next, I'm gonna add some store-bought tomatoes because I want to get a cup of tomato all together as well. Gonna cut it up, diced up. And this is gonna make our sauce to cook our gnocchi. By the way, guys, this is gonna be vegetarian gnocchi. It's not made, it's gluten-free, and it's not made with eggs. So here I'm going in with our fresh bok choy from my garden. Gonna chop everything up small as well. And all in all, this recipe only takes about 10 minutes after you prepared everything. It's gonna be a quick and easy recipe. Guarantee that your family will love this. It's very tasty. I'm going in with 4 pieces of garlic here. Gonna crush it so it's easily can be removed from the shell. And then I'm gonna cut everything up small as well. This recipe asks for about 4 cloves of garlic crushed. Next, I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna remove the gnocchi. This is spinach, gluten-free vegetarian gnocchi. I'm gonna remove it from the package. This is store-bought. And I'm gonna prepare that for cooking as well. This is what a gnocchi look like. This is basically a little dumpling. It's made with potato and a little bit of flour. And it's pretty easy to make. One of these days I'll make it and show you how I do it from scratch. Now I'm going in with 2 cups of water. I'm gonna cook my gnocchi. This usually only takes about maybe 4 to 5 minutes to cook. So I'm gonna get my water up to a boil, add a little bit of salt. In goes our gnocchi. We're going to give it a good stir, make sure it's all separated and cook well. And we'll come back to that in a few minutes. So I have all my ingredients chopped up and prepared and ready to go. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to drain the water out from the gnocchi. But I want to save a little bit of that same water. That's going to be our seasoned water. Gonna use it to thicken up and make a nice sauce as well. It's gonna add to the flavor. So to our pan, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Heat it up, and I'm gonna start cooking and sauteing our recipe, our flavorful peppers, garlic, and all the rest of the stuff we're gonna go in right now. Here we're going in with our peppers. This is about maybe a 3/4 of a cup of red bell pepper chopped up small. My garlic, 4 cloves of garlic. Next I'm going in with my tomato. I have a cup of tomato that I'm adding there. Our basil, that's about a 1.5 tablespoons chopped up basil. Yes, we're doing everything fresh here. It tastes so much better. And I'm going in with a 1 teaspoon of my CaribbeanDucks seasoning, all-purpose seasoning. I'm gonna give it a good stir, make sure everything is mixed well. I'm just gonna let that simmer and render down. Some of the juices is gonna get flowing and infusing in there. And we're cooking with love, so it's gonna be wonderful. Next I'm going in with my bok choy. Just gonna steam everything down. This usually takes very fast time to cook. So within a couple of minutes, this is gonna be done and we're all ready for our next step in the recipe. Yeah, just fold everything over and make sure it's nice and mixed. And it's starting to smell delicious already. Okay, so now we got some of the liquid rendered down. I'm going in with my gnocchi here, all drained out and fully cooked. So this part is gonna be very quick. I'm going in with some pesto. I'm gonna go in with a full tablespoon of pesto. And remember some of that water that I saved from the gnocchi when I boiled it? That's gonna go back in. I'm just gonna go back in with a 1/2 cup of that so we can get that nice sauce going there as well. Now be mindful of your salt, because that water from the gnocchi, when it cooked, I had added a little bit of salt. So I'm gonna add to taste here. A little bit of black pepper. Just a little sprinkle of black pepper. Because the kids are gonna be eating as well. They love this little bit of salt, because we had some salt in the water. Give everything a good mix. And finally, we're going in with a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese. And that's gonna finish this recipe. Just gonna cover it down, turn the heat off, let it cook with some residual heat. Give it a good mix, and we're ready to go. Super easy, delicious, nice vegan gnocchi with bok choy. This is another way that I enjoy my bok choy fresh out of the garden. And take a look at this, guys. It's yummy, delicious, and different. So if you guys tired of curry chicken and dal and rice, try something new. Give me a thumbs up if you like this recipe. Give it a try. Let me know how it come out for you. And thank you for watching this video. You guys have a wonderful day. This is my Sunday brunch. Love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.